It's Monday, April 1st. I cannot believe that this winter went so fast for us. Now, we're not leaving yet, but this is the first time I'm actually still here in April because we've always left a few days before the end of March. So this will be a new experience to see how crowded the stores are, because a lot of people have headed home. I noticed when I drove through our park today, there were a lot of rigs gone. Now this sky is something else. Let me turn you around. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? The darker it goes, the further over I go. See, this way, the darker the clouds are. Boy. You've probably heard of the news about the storms hitting the Pacific, coast. We get maybe the kind of the tail end of it usually. So, I don't think we're supposed to have rain today, but you never know, We had wind on the weekend again, and we had a little bit of rain, but not much. I mean, right now it's 66, 67 out. Ooh, anyway, this is, in case you're wondering, my ride along with me. Let's turn you back around to me. So, you're wondering, what am I doing out on a Monday? And I'm out earlier than I usually am out. Well, I'm excited because I've got a new place to check out. And I don't know how many of you are familiar with Pinky Jean. She has a channel. I'll put her link down below. And she did a video last week on the bin store. She's in Texas. So I thought, I wonder if there's a bin store here or up in Vegas. Because, when I go to Vegas, maybe my daughter and I could go to one. There are two right here in Yuma. And I had no idea. And it's down near the other Goodwill. So needless to say, I'm going to the older Goodwill. I'm also going in the same lot, or center, as the bin store. A Humane Society thrift shop that the gal a couple of doors down from us donates her time to, and who I donated a few things that were left from my giveaway for her to bring down there. So anyway, I'm gonna check that out. I went in that store many years ago. So I'll go in and see what they have. And then, like I say, then we go across the street to the older Goodwill. And in that center also is a bin store. Now, why haven't I noticed it? I bet I noticed it and thought it was just bins. You know what I mean? Bins you buy to organize your home, that kind of stuff. So, the light's turning red. So I got up earlier today to go down. Now today should be at the bin store a $5 day. Each day it gets less money. I had thought of going Wednesday. And last night, or yesterday afternoon, the park had a big Easter potluck. We must have had 250 people show up. I didn't realize there were still that many people in the park. I think some might have waited till today, the ones who were in RVs, to head out. But the gal at the table with me said that she's a thrifter. And I said, oh, so am I. And she says, well, there's a group of them that goes out on some Mondays. And she's naming off what they go to, the bin store. I said, oh, I just saw there's a bin store. So she was telling me about it. She says, no, if I wait till Wednesday. And then another gal at the table also has gone to it. She says, when it's 97 cents, that's what I was looking for cheap. She says, it's so picked over. It's not even worth going to. So Bob and I were planning tomorrow, Tuesday, to do a trial run with Callie and make a little trip out to another border here. we're not going over the border to Mexico, but we're going to go out to the town that's near there. See if it's improved any. We went there the first winter we were here. We drove down there. So we're just going to go down there, give Miss Callie Cuckoo a chance to see what it's all about. So, being he had already said that, I didn't want to disturb him and say, well, let's get you go out Tuesday. So, the only advantage to going tomorrow would be at a day cheaper, and Goodwill would be senior day, but that's okay. Maybe it won't be as crowded as it is on senior days. It feels like the air is off in here. It was tons of food at our Easter dinner, and then they played baseball, but not baseball what you'd think. It's played indoors, and people are sitting on chairs, and they get up and they throw. It's almost like beanbag tosser, that kind of cornhole, that kind of stuff. So that was fun to watch. Then we came home to Callie Cuckoo and spent the rest of the evening, catching up on my videos, the YouTube videos that I watch, that I subscribe to, that I watch. And Bob likes a lot of them too. I mainly just watch with him all the cruise-related ones, because we watch a lot of the cruise people talking about, what's going on in the world of cruising each day, and always interesting. And there's some good personalities on there. We like this one guy, Tony. He's a La Lido Loca. He's quite the character. And then his good friend Don Terrace, who's actually up in Canada, and his is Don's Family Vacations. And then Life Well Cruise, which is Alana. So, we watch a lot of stuff. Oh, and then this one, Ben and David, they are a kick. They are our favorite. From England. I don't really need my sunglasses, but the glare gets to me. So, we're going down the back road here that kind of runs parallel with the freeway, but it doesn't. It goes out. So if I took the freeway, I'd have to go a long ways to get back up to the area that these stores are at. Oh, what else is happening here? Just dawned on me. Got the Marine base on my left. Up here on my right is the Yuma Fairgrounds, and the fair starts tomorrow. So I can see there's a Ferris wheel. Now, we've never gone to the fair, and I don't think we will, but, me and walking, I have all I can do to go walking through these stores. That's a necessity. Oh, a big truck coming out of there. Another thing I was concerned with was if I went Tuesday or Wednesday, I might hit traffic for the fair going through here. Looks like they're putting all the carnival rides up. Now, back to the weather. We normally do not have this kind of weather now. It's normally a lot hotter. And boy, are we glad we're not driving the motorhome back home, because we would have already have hit the road to head back for home and would have hit snow in the mountains. Of course, we wouldn't have hit it because we would have stayed put in an RV park. So, strange weather all over. Let's see if I can get over. So I was saying, this street, goes along and then comes to the curve, which then curves down, and that's 4th Street, which is the main street of, old Yuma, not old Yuma, but Yuma. Where all the old hotels and things like that are. And that's called the curve. auto dealerships. Just like any other town. Of course, as I leave, Mr. Bobby, you know, my caregiver, basically. Now, drive carefully. Oh, yeah, I try to. And don't fall anywhere. Don't try to walk too fast. Take your time. Okay. And that's what's funny is my dad was this way with my mom. And we used to laugh about it. I mean, he used to, if she'd go into their bathroom, you know, the master bedroom, when she'd come out, he'd be sitting on the bed, waiting for her to come out. That's how extreme he was. And she never got to go anywhere on her own. Don't come all the way over, bud. There's somebody here. The truck was changing lanes into the one next to me. So, now that I'm at the age, I see why he did. Because, man, I've gotten so wobbly and off balance. And, of course, when I go for my yearly checkup after I get home, I'll mention it, and I probably won't be taken real seriously. It's just old age. Thanks, bud. You'll have your day. But I have the other appointments set up with my pulmonary doctor. To mention the idea that I read about maybe it's my trachea that's got a little blockage from the acid reflux, you know. And that's why I'm so short of breath. See, even just talking, I'm out of breath while I'm talking to you. Well, this light's taken. There we go. Here we go. Okay, we're coming up through the curve. So I'm going to turn into the shopping center here. I have been in the shopping center for years. So I'm not sure where the store is exactly, but I'll turn and drive around and see. Go there before the thrift store. Let's see. Boot barn, beverage, fire truck. Might be down around the other area, side of it, where it's got a lot more bigger buildings, bigger spots. Anyway, I was saying, when my mom was alive, do you remember the brand Bon Worth? It's probably still around, but it's not here anymore. Anyway, oddly enough, they had a store here, Bon Worth. And my mom and my aunt loved buying their pants and things in the Bon Worth. So whenever I be down here, I always pick up my mom some more pants. Let's see. Probably up here where the line is. No. I've heard, though, in the mornings there's a line out there waiting to get in. Okay, aloe. That's not aloe fiber. Nails, UPS. It looks like a, what is that? It's a Mexican restaurant. Well, it must be down this side of it. That's probably why I never noticed it. Starbucks. Trampoline park. Where are you? There's only a couple places left. Strength. There's a VA clinic. Well, for Pete's sakes, where is it? Not here. Okay, well, I have to go back the other way, I guess. And here, a person sitting way out in the cleaner's laundromat, hair salon. Well, if I don't find it, I'm gonna have to see if I can go around this way. I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh, looks like I can't go around that way. Go into a store. Said it was in the Albertsons parking lot. Of course, I don't see any signs up on the outs, the signs that are out on the road for it. Trampoline place. Should I go and kill myself in there? Big exercise place. Looks like a place that you buy the equipment from. Today's Nails, UPS. Going back by a second time here. Aloe, Furniture Land. Primary Care. The Wing Shop, Road Cash Advance Spa. Tell them near Albertsons now. Maybe this big one on the corner here. I can smell the chicken. There it is. It's totally down the wrong side. Well, where can I park? Let's see. No, that's Boot Barn, not Bin Boot Barn. Well, I guess I will go into the thrift store and I can ask them. They'll probably know. Liquor, 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 beer, wine, wine. Let's see, I go on this end spot. These brakes really grab up. You've gotten dark. Or I have, I guess. I guess because of the darker skies. Okay, well, I'll go in here and see if there's anything that I can donate money to for the Humane Society, which is one of the ones we donate to monthly, anyway. A cash amount monthly. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Well, that was quite a store. Got a lot more stuff in there than when I went in there several years ago, but I think back then I wasn't into thrifting yet, so. But, first thing that hit me when I walked in, I could hear kitties meowing. And I said, "Do I hear kitties?" And the person had some kittens. They were down in a cage thing, but she didn't offer to bring them out. But the other thing, there's these two huge birds that talk. Yeah. And when I went to pay, the one was sitting on the woman's so that was cute experience. I did buy a few things. They were 50% off, so I only spent like $5 for 3 or 4 items. Okay, as I was going outside, I got out the door. I remember I didn't ask where the bin is, so I head back in and asked. He said it is along this shopping center here by the Wing Stop. So I'll go back around. Whew. Wing Stop, I guess, is it says when you go turn that other way. It's I guess we can buy wings to fly. So now I'm looking for 2 things. The wing store, well, I should just look for that because obviously I can't spot the bin. I saw my neighbor in there, but she didn't seem to know who I was. I'm just that kind of person. Oh, here's Wingstop. Okay, well, is it in an unmarked? Oh, there it is. It's in the furniture store. Okay. Anyway, I find I'm the kind of person that people just don't remember. I mean, we talked quite a bit the other day, and she came back over and got, you know what, I had left over, and there's a woman sitting next to me in the truck here probably wondering, who is that woman talking to? Okay, I'm going to go in. We'll see how long I am, whether it's worth going into or not. See ya. Well, I'm back already. I went up there, and today is a $5 day, but they had a sign up in the window saying it's closed for restocking until 1 o'clock. It's now 12:20. I'm not going to sit here in the car and wait. I'm going to go over to Goodwill or something. And it said, you know, don't form a line, wait in your car. Well, that explains why all these people are sitting in their cars. Okay, well, let's go. And then we'll come back. The guy next to me is really parked crooked. All these people going up to it and then walking back. Let's see. I'm gonna go to here and go across this other way. At least now I know where it is. So, you know, I don't want to be one of the first ones in when it opens, because there'll be a lot of people, it looks like. Let's see, does this street go through? It does. Okay. Goodwill. So, I think we will turn in here, and I'm going to, okay, so the other one is over here by the big 5 Sporting Goods. Anyway, I was saying that Pinky Jean put me onto this. You gotta watch her video. She's the kind of gal that you just feel like you've known her for years. Yeah. And she lives in what she calls a camper in Texas. She and her husband, it sounds like they live on property that her brother maybe owns or something, because they've been doing all kinds of work on it. And it sounds like her family, yeah, there's the other one. Like her family are all moving on to it in places, so that's nice to have family that you can stand to live near. Not that I couldn't stand to live near mine. I could, but oh, why is there a cop walking in there? Over that way. Okay, let's see. It starts out at $35 on Friday, Saturday $25. Okay, let's try again. Okay, I'm back. Oh. Well, I did buy some things, but for twice as much as I thought they were. I think the other store had said that Mondays were $5. This one, Mondays, are $10. But I had already picked out 4 things. Lighting fixtures. So, even at $10, that's a pretty good deal. Now, catch my breath. We'll go across the parking lot over there to Goodwill. It's a little too far for me to walk. Yeah, a lot of the boxes and everything had been opened up. And, you know, a lot of the boxes were already empty. People taking them out. And now I see why they have a cop hanging around. Probably people take them or try to take them. see. Let's go see what the Goodwill has. I'm not going to go into Burlington today. Sounds like my bag fell over. Luckily, I brought a bag in there. Oh, somebody's coming out of a spot up there. It's probably handicapped. Yep, it is. Can't fit in there. It's handicapped too. I'm just going to the next row. I am going to ask my doctor if I can get a handicap placket for those times when I'm just too weak to walk, you know. Because I'm just getting so much worse. Okay. Now let's see what we can find here. Be right back. Well, I'm back. Well, doing this to my hair because while I was in line, I looked outside and it's just pouring out. You know, we're all just like this and flip-flops. So by the time I walked out, it eased up a little, but it's still coming down. I wondered, with the way those clouds were looking, you know, I think we just have a cloud passing over us. So I went in and wasn't too crowded. What am I doing putting it on my elbows? And I saw some dishes I thought Michelle might like. So I sent her a picture of them, and yes, she wanted a couple of them. So that's all I picked up today from there. So now we will go over across the street there to Dollar Tree. And then from there, we'll go back to the first bin I stopped at. It's been open 14 minutes now. So, okay, let's get this break off. I'm hot, you know. I mean, because it is 66 out. But the rain really makes it feel humid. I don't think I have been in this Dollar Tree. So we'll see how it is. You know, I always like them to look clean. That's my big things, clean and well stocked. Let's see, can I go straight across? Yes, I can. Well, if there's a lot of cars coming, I won't. There are not too many. In this center, you know, it's a lot of little stores. I'm heading straight right now. There's a Ross, but I don't particularly like Ross's. I go to the one up near my house sometimes just for something to do, but it's a rarity if I find something I want. Now the rain's coming up stronger now that I'm getting near the store where I'm going to want to get out. Any places in front? No. Of course, I do have an umbrella in the car. For the few times, I'm going to go on another row. The few times at home when I need an umbrella. Most of the time I never use them at home because it just kind of sprinkles. I don't know if you can hear it, the rain. There's one there. Oh, there's one right in the front. If someone else doesn't get there before me. I got it. Yay. Now, what was I going in here specifically to get? I can't remember. I'll be back. And I am back. I can turn the windshield wiper off. So it stopped raining while I was in there, and it was a pretty good store. It's a good size one, you know, not like the small one out near my house, but it's about the size as the one down near the mall that I go to sometimes. It was very clean and seemed to be pretty well stocked. Now this is the first time I have seen a 3-5, you know, counter. They did have a few things. Nothing that I wanted to buy, but let's see, how do I get out of here? But, you know, I did remember when I got in there what I was going in there for. I need to take my Easter stuff down behind me, you know, at home in my little corner, and put summer stuff up. So that's what I was specifically going for. And I got a few items because I have a bunch at home. Let's see, can I want to get across the road. And of course I got some snacks. So now we'll go back to that first bin that I went to. Whoops, turn green right away. So it's been open for 45 minutes, so there shouldn't be the initial crowd still in there. Now I know where to find it. I hope I read their sign right, and that these are $5 today in that store. If they are, I won't go back to the other one again. Too expensive. So we'll see what kind of things this one has. You know, and then the other store, once I had loaded them up, all up on the counter and everything, and found out it was $10 each. I didn't want to have to put them all back and everything, so I just took them anyway. They were still a good buy at $10, and the boxes had been unopened. Here's how it looks in here. No, I'm in the line. The line is up there at the front of the store. We'll see how long it takes to get up there. I only have 2 things, so we'll see. It's really crowded in here, a lot more crowded than I thought it was going to be. Kind of reminds me of a Goodwill outlet, where there's all these bins, except they're bringing them back and forth, and bringing out full ones. These are all new ones. Okay, I've had baptism by fire. Oh, that one was a lot busier because that one has all the smaller stuff, where the other one was more electronics, that kind of stuff. So I don't think I'll ever go back to the other one. This one I might, but it was crowded, and it reminded me of, I don't know if you've ever been to one of those Goodwill outlet. Do we have to get out of here? Those outlet stores where they have all those bins. That's what it was like in there. So there are people digging all those bins. And they had a lot of kids' clothes along one wall. Just a lot of miscellaneous stuff. So I did pick up 2 items. I just discovered when I came back here to my car, I wasn't parked in a parking spot. I was in one of those things that's got all those lines going across. Oh well. So it is now 2:15, and I left at, what did I leave at? 12:30? No. Well, I don't remember. Let's see, I want to go through a light to get out of here. Let's go down here. So I can say I have officially been to a bin store. But they definitely don't advertise it on the outside. My God, it'd probably be totally packed. I mean, I went in there like, what did I say, 45 minutes after it opened. And there were still a lot of people in the line. Oh, man. The line went from where I walked in the door, and I'll show you. I took a little video to show you. And that's where I was in the line. I was in the very back corner of the store, and the line was all along that whole wall. And I almost didn't get in it. I almost saw it for 2 little items, but I thought, well, let's just see how long it took. And it took about 10, 15 minutes, so that's not bad. And I'll come back on when I'm coming down my street to close this out, so I'll be back. Well, I'm back. Guess where I'm going to? I'm not going back home yet. I decided, you know, I'm all the way out here. Why don't I just buzz down to the other Goodwill while I'm at it? So we're almost there. Okay, well, looks like somebody's pulling out right in the front. Parking lot isn't very full. Oh, I guess he was just straightening up. Okay. Okay. But is that a spot next to him? Looks like it. Can I fit? Yeah. I wasn't getting out. Okay, whatever. Okay, I'm back. Well, that was a pleasant experience. Weren't very many people in there at all. I was able to look at the tops without having carts up against me, because you can only fit one cart down the aisle, so sometimes it's hard to get to where you want to look. So I managed to find like 4 tops. One was half off. It was brand new. You know what I thought of when I was in the store? You know, last week I got my pedicure done. And now I'm the kind of person, I don't get calluses on the bottom of my feet. So my feet are always nice and soft. But I was sitting next to a fairly young gal. And all of a sudden, I look and the guy's got one of those cheese graters. Not the ones you can stand up, but you know, little flat ones. And he's working on the bottom of her feet. And I thought, oh my God. That's pretty severe, you know, to have to use a cheese grater. So I guess I'll go. So you guys can, I'm not going up in the air there, huh? You do your usual comment, even if you don't really have anything to say, just say, oh, I have, or something. So I know who's actually watching my videos, because I know a lot of people watch them, but they don't say who they are that watches them. So I kind of like to know, because if it's people that I've subscribed to, I also want to make sure I watch theirs. So anyway, comment, like, share, and by all means subscribe. I hope you're all having a wonderful April Fool's Day. So far nobody has pulled an April Fool's joke on Grandma. And I haven't tried to pull any, like, I mean, all around Bob. I'm not going to put him through that. He's such a nice guy. So, like I say, I hope you all have a wonderful first week in April. I love you guys. Bye.